Now this is going to be really interesting. The Danes, who were the champions last time, who've won a medal in every competition they've attended, including 2 titles. They were brilliant on floor in qualification. Laura Mansus Afskom, Sara Geip, Via Hamskam Henriksen, Sigrid Brix Lauritsen, Sille Højbo-Libst, Caroline Munster, Sine Cecilia Jule Øsko, Josephine Ostbjerg, Carla Brynhosand, Elma Gropsko, and the reserves Emily Bergholz and Nicolina Christoffersen. Do you think if we asked them nicely, they'd just do that whole thing again?
It was like there were 12 copies of the same, or 10 copies of the same gymnast on that floor.
That was artistically divine. 18.45 for Denmark. They've actually found an extra 10th from qualification. Now, they will head to the tumbling track next. Denmark making their way to the tumbling track. Now, generally speaking, when Danes go to a tumbling track, good things happen. This was their weakest area in qualification, 15.7. Let's see what they can do here in the final. They are absolutely ready for this. There's enormous intensity. Elma Grotsko gets it started, and they're going forwards, which is interesting.
Yeah, so it's a full walkout handspring Rudy opening round for Denmark, ticking off the team round and the forwards round at the same time. And a lot of the time we might see this if the team isn't as confident with forwards and wants to save their big tumbles for the backwards and mixed rounds. That was fantastic though, and it was high difficulty too.
Yes, if that's what they look like when they're not confident, woe betide to everyone else when they are confident, because that was a good start, wasn't it?
Another way of looking at it is that they have such consistency in their forward tumbling across these gymnasts, and you can see why they've chosen to do that.
And that's what good coaches are there to do, isn't it? Make those right decisions by knowing their athletes.
Yeah, and there's quite a lot of strategy that goes into deciding how to structure these runs. It's paid off for them so far.
It's not easy to get into the Danish team, is it? Oh!
Round off flick double pike. Huge amplitude on these. And then we've had 2 double straights. It's looking good for Denmark so far. And there was not much difference in the execution between those last 3 tumbles at all.
It really was lovely looking gymnastics, that from the Danes. Breath out from Cecilia Juhl Oesko. The top qualifiers, Denmark, the reigning junior European champions. The second time they won the title was in Luxembourg 2 years ago.
Similar tumble here to the team round, but it's the half twist on the end instead of the 1.5 twist. They obviously do favour their forwards tumbling. Full twisting double straight. And a double tuck half, and she's landed it!
Goodness me! Silla Hoiberlips with a fabulous final tumbling pass for the Danes.
We'll have got this time, but we'll have to see.
16.7 Denmark on the tumbling track. That is a full mark up from qualification. Puts them in the gold medal position with 1 to go. That's the improvement they needed.
Time again for trumpets. Make some noise for Team Denmark!
It's Denmark then, who one expects to go quite comfortably in the lead. They need only in excess of 11.2 to do that, but they'll be wanting something much bigger, knowing that Sweden will be going after whatever score they get. Just to remind you, a lead of close to 3 marks for the Danes coming into this stage of the competition, about 2.7. The Danes scored 16.2 on Trampette in qualifying. The Swedes, who are finishing on floor, scored 18.05. Every little moment's going to count here.
So double straight half to open for Denmark. Or a little bit of a loss of shape and a fall on the gymnast there. But a good finish to the opening round.
What we might call a mixed bag from the Danes.
Yeah, they'll need to compose themselves now, put that behind them.
And they have got a little bit of leeway on the scoreboard to use up. Again, really good just to see that from other members of the team. An arm around the gymnast who had the tricky landing. Just checking, you okay? We're all with you, we're all one team. One team, one dream. The axiom of these championships. On go the Danes.
And it's a full half straight to start. Fantastic execution on these. And again, just a small step, great shape in the air. And a 2.5 twist to finish.
Oh, what a recovery round from Denmark.
Yeah, that was exactly what they needed after a bit of a shaky team round.
Josephine Ostbjerg explaining why air is the last part of her name, because she was floating through the sky with that extraordinary final pass.
So that last skill was a 2.5 twisting double straight somersault. And it is not an easy one, Ollie.
I need no convincing, believe me. Sarah Gay starts the final round for the Danes, now at the vaulting table.
And a series of handspring straight halves. Huge height on that one. And they're through! And the coaches look very happy.
They've done their bit. Now it's over to Sweden. And you have to say a special word there to Josefina Ostbjer, who produced the last pass in those last 2 rounds and was just electric. Now, Denmark are about to set the number. How high is it going to be?
Good score for Denmark. It goes up and up and
They will lead, that's clear, but
up.
it's how high?
50.6.
50.6, a 15.45 on the trumpet. Now, by my calculations, that means Sweden need the classified results in the junior women's team final at the European Team Gym Championships. Bronze to Iceland right at the end, silver to Denmark, and gold to Sweden for the 4th time.
Junior women's team final. 3rd place and bronze medal winners, Team Iceland.
Iceland bronze medalists continuing a remarkable record of being on the podium in every single edition of this event at the Junior European Championships.
2nd place and winners of the silver medal.
And goodness, it was a
Team
dramatic
Denmark.
finish. Denmark win silver. That's the 7th time
And
they've won a medal in this event.
Gold medalists and European champions, Team Sweden.
For Sweden, it is gold, and a brilliant floor performance to secure it. They went well beyond their qualification display. The 4th time Sweden have won this title. The bronze medalists, Hygja Anarsdottir, Saga Askersdottir, Magdalena Einarsdottir, Asta Gretarsdottir, Lilja Gudjonsdottir, Natalia Hinriksdottir, Elin Johannesdottir, Margaret Johansdottir, Kristin Christiansdottir, Elsa Sigmundsdottir, Victoria Vokes, Sara Tandradottir. The silver medalists, Laura Mansos Alskolm, Sara Gay, Via Hamfgam Henriksen, Sigrid Brix Lauritsen, Silde Hoibo-Lipst, Caroline Munster, Sine Cecilia Jul Örsko, Josefine Ostbjer, Karla Bryn Hossand, Elma Grotsko, Emily Bergholtz, Nicoline Christoffersen. The gold medalists, Alicia Bennett, Amanda Björklund, Soleil Dayan, Elsa Eriksson, Mila Feldman, Engla Nilsson, Lovisa Nordenhold, Julia Sörvelid, Vera Torstensson, Vilda Turmarila, Isabel Hetling, and Moa Holmberg. Job being at the presentation party at a team gym competition. Farid Gaibon, the president of European Gymnastics, doing the honours. the junior champions of Europe, Sweden. And the national anthem of their country will be played for them in their honour.
And we all stand up, ladies and gentlemen, for the national anthem of Sweden.
Du gamla du fria, now old and now free, sometimes known as the Song to the North, Song till Norden, written by Richard Diebeck in 1844 and played in honour of the junior champions of Europe, joined by their fellow medallists